What's up guys, MomoJiri here, and today we're just gonna have, a friendly little discussion video about the recent ban list. As you saw, about 13 cards were on the list this time around. That hasn't happened in a very long time, that I had so many, we never really had so many cards on the list before. And this is a big list, but at the same time, it's not really gonna mean anything to the pro players who love using the top decks. I mean, they already paid a bunch of money for Shaddoll, Stellar Knights, Burning Abyss. They're not really gonna get away from them. So I don't really see them, doing much work right now. But to me, someone who doesn't play the top decks or play decks that I really like, this list is actually very exciting. Now, let's go over the cards that are on this list this time around, right? So, the first card that you will see on the list that's making kind of, not really headlines, but it's kind of a, how can I say, it's really a hit and miss with a lot of people. More miss than hit, really. Because Glowbulb was such an essential card in the plant format. Now, all the cards are actually back. Tengu is only at 2. Spore's back. We have 2 Lone Fires. We have a Soul Charge. We have Tour Guide at 3. So I could basically remake my old Tengu plant deck and it'll still be really good. Because it was just so explosive. And now we have Soul Charge, which makes us even harder to face. Just, it's a lot of synchro power. Especially that Dandelion with Glowbulb. Formula is that? No. Yeah. So, I like it. I actually have my Glowbulb from back in the day. Just kept it. It was in my band book. Nice and ulti, first ed. I love it. I'm going to probably put it in a Synchron deck. I'm not really sure if it's going to be just Synchrons anymore. I think it might be Quasar oriented more, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have to push that many things around. But it seems like fun. I just need my Tengus. Need to go get Tengus. Where's Tengus? Trade me. So yeah, that's Glowbulb. I'm really excited that it's back. Then we have now we have Inferni Archfiend. Now, at the last tournament I went to last week, an Astro Pack tournament with Yugioh Ponyboy, we actually got wrecked. But before the tournament started, this duelist came up to me and asked me if I wanted to play. And I'm like, sure. And I'm like, what are you playing? He's like, Burning Abyss. And he asked me, and I'm like, I'm not telling you. And he's like, oh, you're probably playing Burning Abyss anyway. And I'm like, yeah. I play meta. And then, to my surprise, he was playing Infernities. So I'm like, huh. I lost them before. Let's see what I could do now. I mean, we played 3 games. I won the first, he won the second, and then I won the third. I wrecked him hard. Like, it was bad. And just the way he played, it was just so cocky. Like, he thought he was playing a really good deck and he knew how to use it really well. Not really. I mean, he did it right, but he did it wrong, so. He did it wrong by coming up to me and being so cocky. And the way he was playing made it seem like he was trying to be a pro player. He just kept going smack to all his cards, and I'm like, yeah, pro player. So, Archfiends are, a deck that people see every now and then. And, I mean, Launcher was at 1. Everything else was, untouched. So, the deck was kind of dormant until someone was like, oh, Exceeds. I like Exceeds. And now, people are playing Archfiends. So I'm kind of glad they got hit because they've been an annoying deck in the past, but I've been able to get over it. I used Blackwings in the past to beat them. I'm using Blackwings now to beat them. Next we have the card that everyone's been talking about. We have Raigeki. Now, Raigeki is a card that has been on the list for about 12 years now. Or 10. No, the game is 12 years old in America. But it's been on the list for about 10 years. Now that is a very long time. That means we've been going through 10 years of formats where mass destruction was too good and it couldn't be possible. But now, with every deck having a card that can replace itself, Shaddoll's with their fusion can get their fusion, can get Shaddoll fusion back from the graveyard. Satella Knights with their Taros being able to pull one back from your deck. Then you have Burning Abyss that when Dante goes to the graveyard, if you use any of the burning material, if there's a Burning Abyss material on Dante when the monster goes to the graveyard, you get either special, an add, or a dump, something like that. So Raigeki is going to see a lot of play, in my opinion, because it's a good card right now. But it's going to come more off as a 1-for-1 because you get rid of their field, but then they're going to have something else. So I like it. I have 3 waiting. Actually, I have 5. Yeah, 2 are in bad condition because they're really, really old. One's really flimsy and one's really solid, but it has a lot of marks on it. Then I have the Seeker one like that from the Legendary Collection, and then I have 2 rares from Battle Pack. So I'm good on the Raigekis. And I see that it's going to do a lot of work, and at the same time it's not. So it really depends on what deck you run, and just, I say put in everything. Dark Hole Raigeki should be in the same deck right now, just because we basically can, and just massive field removal, guys. Then we go on to a card that's been on everyone's mind, and that we thought was going to be on the July ban list, but wasn't. Soul Charge. Soul Charge has been at 3 since about April. Now, Soul Charge is a card that is absolutely retarded, because for a few thousand life points per monster you bring back from the graveyard is really not much if you can establish your field. At the Astro Pack tournament, I lost round 2 because I played a Shaddoll player who dumped 4 monsters to the graveyard with, somebody got 4 monsters to the graveyard, had a fusion on the field, and then used Soul Charge and got 4 more monsters, did a few other shenanigans, and had a really nice established board. He had Shaddoll Beast face down, Castel put it face down, Lava Chain, and Construct at the end of that. And I was like, what? So that was stupid. So Soul Charge need to get hit because decks are just too good. I mean, Silver's back in the day, turn 1, if they open 1 Lone Fire and a Soul Charge, the duel's done. But no one plays Sylvans anymore. No one plays anything that's not ranked 3 or 4s right now, which is retarded. I play kind of everything, so. So Soul Charge need to be on the list. It had to be hit. I would have thought Vanny's Emptiness would have been on the list because it's good, but I guess Konami really wants that money, right? Because it's $30 a pop. They're probably going to go up in price because they weren't hit. But Soul Charge, I mean, for the sacrifice of your battle phase, if you do this first turn, you don't really care. You have an established field. It's really retarded. Next, we go on to Super Poly. Now, Super Poly is another card that was used in Shaddolls. And, I mean, oh, right. And then he had 4 monsters and a set and 1 card left in hand, right? Then I had Sirocco and 2 Whirlwinds, so I felt good. Play the Whirlwind, summon the Sirocco, and then he Super Poly'd me. Summoned Winda, and I'm like, I can't do shit now. All my monsters are gone. My only monster's gone, so I'm happy to see it's gone. But I mean, Heroes, I really like Heroes, and now they're gone, kinda-ish. I mean, they were gone with Stratos being, hit, but, like, Super Poly. It's a good card, and I mean, gets rid of 5 Quasars, but I didn't tell you that. Next, we have my favorite card to be on the list. We have Gale motherfucking Whirlwind. Now, Gale is at 2 right now. Well, right now it's at 1. In a few days, it's going to be at 2. So, that is absolutely amazing. Gale and Black Wings. Gale and anything, really. But forget those other decks. It's just about Black Wings right now. So, I've been playing Black Wings for a very long time now. I kind of put them away at one point because I wasn't really going to tournaments. I was just making decks. Then I picked them up before the ban list last year in September. No, August. Before the whole mini format thing, right? And then Whirlwind got put back to 3. Kalut came back to 3 to format before. And then Whirlwind came back, and I'm like, Blackwings. Yay! Then I've been playing Blackwings since then. God, I love Blackwings. Brings back a lot of memories. And Gale being at 2, it just makes our deck stronger because now we have more targets to search. Maybe now I could actually play 3 Black Roses. Yeah. Just Gale being able to half any monster and then bring it back and half it again just with Blizzard, and then I'll have another one, just half everything. Just any of those threats, I don't care because they get halved. Next we have Gorge, the Emissary of Darkness. Now, no one plays hand traps like Gorge, battle phase hand traps, because it's just you always have something on the field. People play back row that can't be used at certain points, like Wiretap. You have a dead Wiretap. There were Blackhorn of Heaven in this format, and then you can't summon Gorge. I mean, Gorge has been dead for like over a year now, maybe more, maybe like 2-3 years now. No one's been playing Gorge, but I guess since plants are back, and if you blow up the field, you're not gonna have anything left. So Gorge, I guess, but I don't know. So maybe Gorge would be a thing. I mean, I know the OCG got like the last ban list or something, but I don't really see it being that much of a hit. If I put my plant deck together, I'd play it. I'd play it at 3 if I could, but I can't. So now we go on to the next card, Ceasefire. Now, Ceasefire was at 1 for good reasons. But I mean, now you can play it against Shaddolls for free, really. So you change all face down monsters to face up. Flip effects are not activated, and then you inflict 500 damage. 500 damage for each effect monster on the field. So if they have like Winda, that, like 2, and then you have 1, that's 2,000 points of damage. If any more, like they have 4 and you have 1, that's 25. I mean, that's a really good amount of damage. This is gonna be side deck everywhere, or main deck because Shaddolls are everywhere. So I like it because it just wrecks Shaddolls. Just like, yeah. Next we have the Transmigration Prophecy. I don't really see why they brought it back, but I guess because of Shaddolls, Stellar Knights, and Burning Abyss. Whenever they want to summon back from the graveyard, add anything, you just kind of send it away, really. I mean, it's good against Mermails, Prophecies, and the Transmigration Prophecy. Dragons, Light Swords, you know, anything that revolves around the graveyard, you kind of just kick back to the deck and then just sit there. You're like, and I mean, it's good with you if you need to put cards back into the deck. Like, if I have a Tango on the field, Tango in the graveyard, and then I want to send a Tank, like, I use Transmigration Prophecy, put Tango and something else back to the deck, Synchro, and then I have another Tango. So, I mean, if they bring Tango back during the next list to 3, yeah. Plant format's back. You can't really go too long without a plant format. So, I like it. But, it's weird. Next, we go to the cards that are unlimited now. Now, first we're going to go to a card that really destroyed the deck since it's gone. Like, Fire Fists have not been anywhere since Wolfbar got hit. Like, Fire Fists were everywhere, then they were nowhere. Like, plus when Fire Fist died, and I got rid of... No, YG Ponyboy got rid of 2 of his Wolfbars, and I got rid of 1. We had 2 playsets. Well, before the list in July, we had 2 playsets. After the list, we had 6 playsets because you can only have 1 because they were limited. Now we only have 1 playset because we kind of got rid of 3. So, kind of gotta go hunt those back. But I mean, because of the recent Mega Titans, I'm pretty sure this card went down in price. But who knows, maybe it went up, went down. I would say it's around the 8 to 10 mark now, maybe down to 5. I'm not really so sure, but Wolfbark was a card I mean, I'm even guilty of playing +1 Fire Fist because I wanted to win a Blitz tournament that was going on throughout the week at my locals. And yeah, I came close, but then the last day I decided to switch to Blackwing because I decided to have fun with it. And yeah, I came in second, but you get no prize for coming in second, which sucks. But I mean, they sent people after me, really. They sent people to try to just take me out of the tournament, which sucks, but still came in second, right? But yeah, it's a good card, and maybe now we'll see more variants coming back. I mean, now it will be another engine. I mean, I guess that's why they reprinted Tiger King and Gorilla and put Gorilla as a super. Now you could have an entire hollow Fire Fist deck. So that's pretty good. I mean, the entire engine is hollow now. So if you want, go ahead, make the entire deck. Now we'll go to a card that hasn't been seeing play since it came off the list like a year ago. Magician of Fate. Now it is at 3. You can have 3 copies of your deck. It is unlimited. I'll tell you again, unlimited. I don't know, guys. Maybe when Prophecies come around, then this card will see use again. But I mean, Prophecies already have a Magician of Faith in the form of Tower. But it does go back to your hand, it goes back to your deck, where it's more useful to be able to search more. With Secrets, Masters, Magician, all that. But, I don't know. Maybe we'll see it in play. Maybe people just randomly start using it. But I mean, it doesn't do anything besides getting you a spell card. And if you get it turn 1 without a spell card in hand, or if you're not playing a deck that's really reliant on spell cards, it's not going to do anything for you. But I mean, maybe burn decks, Exodia decks could get some momentum out of this, or maybe some decks that have that 1-ups. I don't know. Like, you'll get back Soul Charge if you really want to, but who's going to play Magician of Faith at 3 just to get 1 Soul Charge back? I mean, even in like a Synchron deck, you have to put it face down for it to work, and that's a turn wasted. I mean, to get back your tunings, your 1-for-1s, your Dark Holes, your Regeki. Maybe people play in conjunction with Regeki just so they can destroy the field twice. You got me thinking now. I can play 2 Book of Moons, essentially. But, I don't know. Magician of Faith is really a miss on my format. Next, we have one of my favorite synchros. It's Formula Synchron. Now, it's unlimited. It's been limited for like 2 years now, I want to say. Ever since like Synchros died and like Exceeds became the warlord of, you know, the format. But Formula at 3. Quasar is back, baby. And I guess that's why they're reprinting Quasar. Is Quasar gonna be hit? Quasar might be hit in the next list. Who knows? I mean, they're reprinting it in mass numbers because in every 5D special edition you get one, so. All the Blackwings coming hollow. Yeah, I know, guys. All the Blackwings are coming. Hello. Can't wait for that. Hollow Boros. Man, I want the biters gonna be playing Blackwings. They don't know, man. Then maybe after this Blackwing deck list, well, mine will be, you know, more out there. People will look for it more. Who knows? But Formula Synchron is a great card because Global's back. I'm like, yeah. Now we have another card to make Quasar when you have Junk Synchron, Doppel Warrior. You like free tokens? This can even put in Mecha Phantom Beast because you summon tokens, have Glow Bulb in the graveyard. I mean, like Scapegoat. Yeah, you activate Scapegoat during your opponent's turn, have Glow Bulb in your graveyard. Send a top card to the graveyard, could be a Phantom Plane. Summon out Glow Bulb. Or you can like summon Colt Wing, then special summon Glow Bulb somehow. Summon Hyper Librarian. Send one to your graveyard, bring back Glow Bulb, synchro with another token, summon Formula, draw 2, synchro again for who knows God, I don't know. But I mean, with the Yang Zing, maybe this card will see play, I don't know. But, I mean, they are getting like a level 1 non-tune in the next pack or something. I don't know. But Formula is a good card in my opinion. Now for the last card on the ban list, we go to Reinforcement of the Army, or otherwise known as Rhoda, right? Now, this card is retarded. It's a Tellarknights. I'm going to put this mass numbers in my Synchron deck, just because I can get all the warriors just like I'm drawing, adding, everything I need just comes to my hand. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'll play this in like a Blackwing variant, but Rhoda, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll play Value Turbo or something, and just Armageddon Knight, Dark Grepher, Rhoda, Allure, Destiny Draw, Malicious, Lemons, Blah! Huh. I didn't. Wait, is that really on the old card text? Wow, it is. Huh. So on the card there, it says move one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. Your deck is then shuffled. But the new ones say add one level 4 or lower warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. This isn't. I never noticed that errata. That's interesting. Wait. Now, Reinforcement of the Army. Now, I guess because Stratos is gone and Super Poly is gone, well, to 1, Reinforcement of the Army is now more, probably because now Noble Knights are going to be a thing. Satella Knights are going to be a bigger thing. Imagine opening up 3 Rhodas. Don't need anything else, you just have Rhoda, right? I guess Teros might, no, Deneb might be seeing play on 1 or 2 because you can just search it really quickly, get what you need, and then just, you only really need 1, in case your opponent removes it or something, or just a higher chance of you seeing it. But, I mean, Rhoda is a really good card. It's just, it's plus because there are no drawbacks. You could say it's an even card because you use 1 to get 1, but I mean, most of the time, use 1 to get 1 to get 1 to get 1 to get, just an infinite cycle. So, Rhoda is a really good card. Now it's at 3 heroes. If people are playing heroes, I congratulate you. If you stayed with heroes, I congratulate you again. But Rhoda is good. It's a really, really good card, in my opinion, because it's just, dude, warrior decks. I mean, we're going away from dragons finally, right? Has been a dragon deck seeing play in like fucking formats now, which is good. Now we're gonna go to the warrior format, which is interesting. I mean, heroes, plants. Going back to the basic guys. But yeah, that was my discussion on the ban list for this format for the September 1st. No, the October 1st to December 31st ban list. Or October 1st to January 1st. And tell me what you guys think about the ban list. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you wish they hit? What do you wish they didn't hit? Are any of your favorite cards on the list? Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you like it. And if you do, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, give this to other people, tell them about it, and really, just let's have a discussion here. What are your guys' opinions on the ban list? Do you like it? And yeah, tell me in the comments below. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And as usual, guys, I'll catch you later.